We're back. I got Danny Cruz with me.
Ha! Fucking with me is bad for business. So when we pulling up, we shooting, they grab the witness. I swear to God, I'm marking them off my hit list. They know that we really just telling them they can't get this. I'm stacking shit. I had to grab it when they imagined it. I'm really just doing everything that I made happen quick. Ha! Playing the field like Kaepernick, blasting shit. I don't know what it is, but we had to get everything that we dream of when the dream's up. I don't give a fuck if they know that they cannot see us. Ha! Flow free or die. Ha! That's what it is. Ha!
Shout out to Byron G for the beat. My man Danny Cruz, what up, bro?
I'm chilling, man. Chilling. My man's got me a little buzzed.
A little bit. A little Henny, you know.
Just a little water now.
Before we get started, I just want to say, Flow Free or Die hats available. Hit me up. They're $30 a piece. Let me know. I take all types of transactions, all legit transactions. What we want to do now is talk a little bit. My man Danny Cruz is here. My bad, I got a little confused, but my man Danny Cruz is here. We're gonna talk about a few things. We got Don Q coming August 14th. Buy your tickets now. All right, this is all about Danny Cruz because he got a lot to say. I'm excited for this episode. I'm excited for this episode because we haven't seen each other in quite some time actually. But we've been kind of communicating through Facebook and shit like that. So, you know, let's take it back from the start. Danny Cruz, I've known you, since 2017, something like that? When we did that one show in Manchester here at the Bungalow, and you were like the only one that came in?
Yeah.
That's a fact, by the way. If anybody's seen our battle, he mentions it. That's very true. And I'm not too humble to admit. I'm humble to admit that shit happened. So that's true what he says. But so we met there. That was the first time you signed up for it.
It was actually the first time I had ever been in a room rapping with people that I seen on like a flyer or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I had seen it and I was like, oh, this is cool. You feel me? Like I had never been to a spot to do something like that ever. You feel me? So when I got there, I wasn't really that discouraged, to be real, because I didn't even know what the fuck was, you know what I mean? Like I didn't know what I was supposed to see, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I got to rap on a microphone, which was cool, because I never really got to do that. So like I got to hear myself, which was cool. To me, it was all an experience. Like just hearing shit like that and then just thinking about it is just humbling at the same time, because then you think about it and it's like, damn, I've came a long way.
Facts, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, just like shit like that. Like,
but you've been rapping before that, though.
Yeah, I was rapping before that, but I had never tried to like throw myself in there and try to become an elite, if that makes sense. Like try to go places and outdo everybody wherever I'm at. Like that's something that I started to become hungry for. You know what I mean? Like more like we'll get into that later, obviously, with like getting into battle rap and all that other stuff. But like I at first it was like I just liked doing what I was doing, but I was discouraged by other people. You feel me? Other people would be like, oh, your music's not good, da 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 da. You know what I mean? And I would just kind of keep it to myself. But then there was a point in time where I just didn't care to keep it to myself anymore. And that's really when I started to not care. I didn't care about judgment, because everywhere I rapped around other people who didn't know me, they appreciated it. You feel me? But people who knew me were just kind of like, nah, that sucks. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was more just, I feel like they were just being haters. You know what I'm saying? Well, I might have been bad at the time, but there was still like potential. You know what I'm saying? There was potential.
You were very young. You had short hair at the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Short hair. All that. Bro, this is right when I right around when I started fucking up too. Like this is when I went to jail, all that. You know what I'm saying? And like I feel like, for a lot of people who are on the wrong path, even just a little bit of jail time sometimes can straighten you out.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I learned a lot. You know what I mean? I set goals. I decided who I wanted to be when I was in there, and I came out with a whole different mindset. And look where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? From the kid who never really been anywhere doing nothing with my music, just doing it for fun, to I got out with a mindset and I started doing shit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that though, because we're gonna talk about that, because to this day I still don't, we're gonna talk about that. That's the battle rap shit we're gonna talk about later though. Danny's nice with it.
I'll be back too.
So for those that don't know who you are, bro, just tell the crowd, tell the audience, not the crowd, the audience, who is Danny Cruz? Where do you come from? What's your story like in the beginning? How did you get into music?
All right. My real name's Daniel. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Jesus. It's hyphenated. My last name's hyphenated too. Cruz. I was born at Elliott Hospital out here in Manchester. I've literally been here my whole life. You feel me? So like, nobody could really say they're more Manchester, New Hampshire than me. I feel like when it comes to like trying to put like out here on the map. You know what I mean? Like I was born here. You feel me? Broken home, obviously, whatever. This, you know, regular. I don't know, regular. Everyone's got a story. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to have no pity party. You know what I'm saying? My mom struggled for what she got. My dad always tried to show me right. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather was a father figure to me. Shit like that. You know, I got into the music because, to be real, I used to sing all the words to the songs in the car and shit. And my parents would get mad. Like, yo, shut up. Like, write your own shit. If you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you, if you know it so well, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you make your own music? And I kind of took that as like challenge accepted. I was a little kid too. Like I was mad young. Like I was like 6'5". You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, all right, I'll do that. You know. And then like I got videos out that I got like archived on YouTube that I like hid and shit. But like I got videos from when I was like 11 years old, trying to make music and shit. Like my own, like made my own YouTube video at my grandparents' crib and shit. Like I've really been doing this for so long. Like, bro. At 11, I was making little videos, and then people started picking on me at school, like, "Oh, you can't rap, da 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 da." So I stopped rapping. Like 4 people.
People would do that to you.
4 people, and then I started doing it again when I got to high school, at the kitchen table, like at the caf tables and shit. Because there was this one kid, he used to make beats with the pencils, like, and like scrape them across the tables, and I couldn't help but not, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to rhyme. And I always was good in English. Like, that was the only class I passed. Fun fact. Besides gym class, that was the only class I ever passed in high school.
English?
Word. And it wasn't because I wasn't smart. It's just because I didn't go.
You didn't want to go.
I just didn't want to go to the class. I was more interested in doing other shit, trying to figure out life. My mom was sick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I had to do what I had to do to get by. Man, you know what I'm saying? And some of the decisions I still regret making, but I know I made them for the right reason. You know what I mean? Sometimes, and I say that in some of my music too. It's like sometimes you get caught having to make the wrong decisions for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like the only way to validate what you did was because you were doing it because you have a heart. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, it was the only thing you felt was right. You know, but when you look back at it now, there's other options. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes when your back's against the wall, you don't get to see everything, with a clear-eye view. So, you know, but for the music, bro,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
I used to really like, bro, get picked on for it, and then I really just decided that it's what I liked, and then it became my crutch. To be honest, it became my only consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a lot of problems with people that come in and out of my life. You know what I'm saying? So like, music's the only thing that never left. Music always stayed. It was the only thing that was consistent. I could listen to it. It's got a mood for every mood that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? It's got a song. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, all right, I like this. And then I started to write, and my music started getting better once I started experiencing more life experiences. You feel me? Going through emotions and writing during emotion times and stuff like that. And
best music to make, man.
And that's what made me more passionate about it, to be real. And that's why music's something that I don't think I could ever stop doing, to be real. It's my crutch. It's my coping mechanism. It's how I get through. You know what I mean? Writing is how I vent, because I feel like I tell a unique type of story. Every song is a perspective from somebody's brain, you know what I'm saying, of how they view a point in life. And it's about how they could connect with you, you know what I'm saying, or connect with the world. And that's why I write the way I write, is because I'm trying to tell my story, but I know that other people have been through the same shit. So I'm trying to tell it in a vague enough, broad enough way for you to like understand and relate with me, but also get my part of the story. If you ever listen to any of my music, I don't talk about no extra, no, not me shit. You know what I mean? Everything that I say is really me. Like, if you know me and you know my life experiences, everything I've ever said in my music is about my life, mine. That's it. I want to tell a story, you feel me? And even if I don't make it, it's something for people to reflect on about me. Like, if you didn't know me, or you didn't take the chance to know me, or take the time to know me because you didn't want to listen, well, when I'm gone, you'll be able to go back and look, and you'll know who I am as a person, because I'll give you every emotion raw through and through. You know what I'm saying? In different music and what I went through and experiences. And if you can decode what I'm saying from the way I was pushing my words, then you'll get what I went through. You know what I'm saying? You'll feel my pain. You'll be able to relate, and you'll understand who I am. You know,
the only way you can do is be yourself, and nobody's gonna be you but you.
People want an image. I'm just trying to be myself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The image is me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be me. I'm trying to have people just hear me, because the music isn't even the end game. You know what I mean? Like, the music is cool, but the music is how I can reach the people. And then after that, I want to be able to sit here and talk with people the same way I'm talking right now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to connect with people because I've been through a lot, and I don't want to make people have to go through what I've been through to understand what I've been through or learn the life lesson. Because I learned when I was in jail, bro, the wise man learns from other people's mistakes.
Yeah.
You feel me? I learned and capitalized off of watching so many. You're in jail, everybody's there for fucking up. They all made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? So if you can figure out what they did wrong, you can avoid that mistake. You know what I mean? So if I could be in a position to tell people, like, yo, you know, this is dumb and da-da-da-da-da, and I lived it. And you could tell by looking at me that I probably lived it. You know what I'm saying? Just off of the way that people judge a book by its cover. So it's more believable. The believability is now there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let me help you help yourself.
How long
you
you been locked up for?
I only did 2 years. You know what I mean?
2 years.
But it's still 2 years of
nothing,
my life.
bro.
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Like I was about to say,
it's
2
still,
years
it's still
is
your
a long
life.
fucking time.
And I learned
you
a
gotta
lot.
sit in a cell
I learned
for
a lot.
fucking 24 months, bro.
Facts. I learned a lot. And there was times too when I got into trouble and I had to sit in the hole and be in there for 23-hour lockdowns. You know what I'm saying? You get to pick your 1 hour. Is it you gonna wait in the phone line? Or you gonna take a shower? Or you gonna, you know what I'm saying, go outside and try to get fresh air? You know what I mean? It's not even really outside. You got a little like triangle section to be out there because you're all chained up and shit. It's not the best place to be, but ideally at the same time, it's good for some people who are getting a little bit derailed in life. You know what I mean? If you could make the best of it and learn and do what you're supposed to do and reform yourself while you're there, you know what I mean? Like learn and teach yourself. I started reading books when I was in there. You know what I mean? I really started to figure out who I was. You know what I'm saying? I cut off a lot of people once I got out of jail because of figuring out who I was as a person, being in there, realizing bro, I did time for somebody else, bro. I don't even be telling people that, bro. I got caught for something.
Let's not go there.
Like, nah, but that's just
they
crazy.
Don't gotta know all that.
That
they
should
don't
be crazy though.
Nah,
what?
Let me ask you. So, you know, you went in jail at a young age. When you came out of jail, you said you had a lot of goals when I was in there, and I remember how we started the conversation. What were some of your goals when you wanted to get out? What did you want to do?
Honestly, when I got out, all I wanted to do was really just, achieve all the little goals I had set towards the big ones. You know what I'm saying? It was get out, make sure that my mom's straight. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew that she was struggling. Once I make sure she's straight, make sure I have a consistent flow. Well, the consistent flow of money was the first thing, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Getting a job, all that other shit. Make sure my mom's straight. And then, to be real, was to start slowly building black pieces to what I needed to do, which was, you know, start making music again, going into the studio, you know, planning out projects that I want to do for my music and all that other stuff. But what it was when I first got out was that COVID was hitting. You feel me? And doing shows.
You just
really
got out right before that?
No, so I got out. I got out like a year or two before that, to be real. You know what I'm saying? But I got out and I was doing my music thing, but it wasn't really too big. I mean, we went to Cali, all that other shit. We drove to Cali. Okay, so to me it wasn't important. We went to Cali, you know what I'm saying? We drove to Cali and then we drove back, and on the way back I did a feature with a music video with somebody in Chicago, my man's SOG Rico. We did the song called Save together. I met him off of a music review and all that other shit, and I just started networking a lot when I got out of jail. Really at that point, I kind of just was like all for the dream, you know what I'm saying? And then I ended up getting evicted from where I was living at, and long story with all of that too, to be real. And once that happened, it was like I had to take a step back from the music. You know what I'm saying? Because like everything was working the way I wanted it to, and then shit just started going south with circumstances that I couldn't foresee. You know what I mean? Just kept happening. Started staying with my grandparents. Rest in peace to my grandfather. You feel me? And got back on my feet.
Man, I know that was recent.
Yeah, you know, he was my role model. You know, we'll talk more about that through here, but. I went there and I started getting back on my feet. Went through a couple more trials and tribulations through that. You know what I mean? Had some falling out with family members. One family member tried putting me in jail. You know what I mean? It was a lot. And then, you know, after that, I got played by an ex. You know what I mean? Lost everything. I literally hit rock bottom. I had nothing.
What's an ex?
I got played by an ex, like an ex-girlfriend.
Oh, an ex.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
I thought you said an ex.
No, so I got played, and you know, I was in a situation where like I didn't have anything anymore. Literally,
yeah,
like I just had a couple outfits. That was it. No job, no nothing, no. But the mentality to hustle, and I just kept telling myself, you know, this isn't where I wanted to be when I got out. This isn't where I saw myself. This isn't the plan. You know what I mean? I think I strayed off. I need to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? And when I went back to my mom's crib, you know, at that point, my grandparents and everything had left right before COVID. They left for a wedding in Egypt, back to where their side of my family's from.
Gotcha.
They got stuck there, you know what I mean, because of the pandemic and everything. God rest my grandfather, so he ended up passing there and all that. So we never got to really see them again once they left. So when they left, me and my mom was all we had, because the other family member who tried putting me in jail was from her side of the family. So
gotcha.
now all we have is each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my mom's disabled. She has heart failure. She's, you know, so
through it, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm all she's got.
The man in the house, yeah.
You feel me? And at this point, I don't even got a job anymore. You know what I mean? I got to move home, get a job, and really get right for us.
Tell my man, hey, if anybody's looking to hire an employee, my man need a job.
Nah, so we're good now. I own a company now with somebody.
Oh, yeah, Entity. Shout out to Entity.
But
damn, you didn't bring any merch for me, bro.
Yeah, listen, all my merch is in the car accident car.
That's right, my bad. Yo,
yeah, like I said, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. So, I'll get there. I don't want to segue from where we're at, because I'm trying to make sure I remember where I'm at.
Hold on, before we keep going, we're gonna stop the live stream, because we're gonna continue this recording and drop the rest of it on YouTube. This is just to give you guys a little glimpse of what we're gonna get at.
Facts.
We're gonna talk about a little bit about the battle rap era that Danny Cruz went, the battle rap run that Danny Cruz went on, and a whole bunch of other shit. So if you're streaming to the live, thank you for tuning in. But we're gonna take the live out, and we're gonna keep recording, because we're gonna drop the full video tomorrow on YouTube.
Tap in tomorrow. But yeah, so basically, like, once I moved back with my mom, bro, you feel me? All we had was each other.
All right, perfect. All right, go ahead.
All we had was each other, and basically, like, I had to get a job again, you know what I'm saying, and restart. But this time it was, I had to execute the plans the right way. No distractions, no letting things get in my way, no letting things slow me down, making decisions that I wouldn't make originally. You know what I'm saying? Some things I would do off of impulse, I had to like convince myself not to do anymore. You know, I'm like really actually maturing. You know what I'm saying? Like really getting the idea of becoming more of an adult than I was, because I thought I was an adult, but I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I liked to make adult decisions. That's all it really was. Then once I started moving the proper way, you know what I'm saying, is when battle rap fell into my lap, to be real. You know what I'm saying? That's once I started working, getting my shit straight, COVID hit, shows weren't happening anymore. Boy, like we went and did shows in New York, everything. Because after we came back from Cali, we went to Hampton Beach the day we got back from Cali after doing the shit with King Los and shit with Snacks. And when we got back from Cali, we did a show. There was only like 8 people in the venue, bro.
All right, so when you hold on, so hold on, let's back up a little bit. So
I'm trying to segue into right before the battle rap.
So all right, so this is, I remember that King Los with Snacks, but I want to talk about NTS.
Yes.
So before we get into the battle rap, you were really into NTS, because I want to talk about that era.
Yeah, I got it tatted and everything. So
NTS is short for NTS means Nothing to Something Entertainment, which I actually love that fucking name of a brand, because that relates to a lot of people. So shout out to NTS Entertainment. I never met Snacks.
I gotta make that happen for you.
You know, so I've never met him personally. I knew you guys were around, but the only person I met from NTS is you.
A lot of people say that.
So, NTS, you're still in the group, I'm assuming, correct?
Yeah, those are my brothers. That's family to me, regardless of what. You know what I mean? At this point, we lost a lot of people. Jail, them switching up. You know what I mean? Street code, blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To the point where, at that point, I was going to a lot of events alone. And I had just felt like between losing Rainmakers, you know, not losing because I left, so it can't be really losing. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose something you left.
Mm-hmm.
After I left Rainmakers and all that other stuff, and realizing that I was doing my own thing for so long, for a long period of time, dolo, I just felt like it was right to create Entity. Because I had felt like I had constantly been an energy for myself. You know what I mean? And I had always been an uncontrollable energy no matter what. Because like you said, a lot of people, no matter where they're at, they always see, they think of NTS, they see me as well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No slight to Snacks or nothing, because he's NTS. That's
you guys for a little bit had a run though. You guys brought in Montana of 300,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely. No, and that was him for a long time. So he gets all the credit for all that type of stuff, the shows and all that. That's him. He did a lot trying to put on the state. You know what I'm saying? Put on the city, and you know, that's why when we were having that conversation earlier about like shiesty people and shit like that in the music industry, there's so many of them. And sadly, he met a lot of them, and I watched, like I said, Wise Man Learns. I watched and saw you know, and there's a lot of
it's hard,
bad
man.
business out
it's
here.
Hard.
You know what I'm saying,
bro?
You know,
that is like you don't know who the fuck you're dealing with, who the weasels are.
What sucks is
That's
regardless
so
of what you're
dangerous.
doing when it comes to this music shit, you're taking a risk no matter
Absolutely.
what. But what sucks is sometimes the risks are super risks. You know what I'm saying? Because you really don't know who you're trusting. You're putting your money
Facts,
into their hands.
and then it backs you up years.
Oh yeah. Think about it. Some of these things are not light investments. Some of these things are expensive, and sometimes people don't know that that's all you got. You know what I'm saying? They don't care either.
Not at all.
And that's what sucks. You know what I mean? And that's really what, you know, through all the trials and tribulations of being in the music shit, you know what I mean? With so much more to talk about, just to lead up to what I'm about to say right now, is just, bro, even after learning so much, you still don't know what's the right move.
No,
that's how.
No, you don't even.
That's how smokes and mirrors this is.
Bro.
You know,
it's also those guys that are established that still go through that shit the same. You know, you don't know who you're dealing with. You know what I mean? There's just more professional cons out there.
No matter how high the level gets, there's always somebody who's trying to finesse a dollar.
Facts.
You know, no matter where you're at, there's genuine people are a dime a dozen. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Snacks. Shout out to NTS Entertainment. I remember you guys had that Montana 300. Then you guys had like a video together with
Young Jay.
Young Jay. Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
Yeah, we did that.
I like Young Jay. I had him on Facebook. He was a friend of mine for a little bit, but then he got. It looks like he got caught up into some stuff, and then ever since then I've never heard from him.
Yeah, he's been having a lot of personal stuff he's dealing with right now. You know what I mean? That'll be for him to talk about when he returns.
Yeah,
you know?
no, absolutely. But that track was fire. Shout out to him. But no, you guys were really popping out here in Manchester. I was trying to tap in with y'all, but you guys, like, I'm a dude that falls back a little bit, watches and waits. You know what I mean? I don't plot or anything like that. I'm just like, I'll wait my turn. You know what I mean? It's like timing is everything, and sometimes when you're in a space where like your mind's running on 100 because you got 100 things to worry about, and I knew that at that point when you guys had like 100 things to worry about, I was like, yeah, let me fall back.
Yo, to be real, we had a really good momentum at one point. All of us together, we had it because we were doing individuals. Everyone was dropping. Everyone was making music, getting a lot of views. And then we did the Panda remix together.
Panda was crazy.
We got a lot of views on that together. And then we all went to jail. Every one of us, you know what I'm saying, all separately went to jail at different points in time and be like, wow,
I want you to win.
I went first, and then everybody else went simultaneously months after. You know what I mean? And then they were gonna be in there longer than whoever came out first, blah, 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 and it was like a domino effect. And it was really kind of a setback, you know what I'm saying?
For the group.
It became a lot of altercation between a lot of people, you know what I mean? People trying to test to see whose true colors or what, when reality you're just like leaving someone high and dry because they was realer than you thought. It's just a lot, to be real. There's a lot, you know, and some of these people, you know what I mean, they were my brothers up until them making the mistakes they made as people becoming rats or whatever, blah, 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 you know?
Sometimes that, you know, it's just time makes us distant, and then eventually we just...
You know, my dad always told me that you don't want to be the last one to get off the block. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everyone's going to get off the block, whether they die, whether they go to jail, or whether they're smart enough to fucking get off the block on their own and go make something of themselves. You feel me? And I you know what's crazy is a lot of the stuff that he told me when I was a kid, I used to be like, oh, shut up. You feel me? But I wouldn't think about it. But when I was sitting in jail, bro, that shit would play back in my head, and I'm like, boy, that's the realest shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's
now I look at it like that, and you know, when I got out, that was one of my things and my goals was don't be the last one.
Off the block. That's
you know
real.
Don't be the last one.
Don't be the last one.
Don't be the last one.
Entity should make a T-shirt like that. Don't be the last one off the block. For real.
It's not worth it.
All right, so
there's nothing there for you.
Yeah, facts.
There's not.
But what? All right. So from there, you said also let's go to Cali. You went to Cali. You met King Los.
Yeah. For Snacks did a music video with him. We met King Los, his managers, all that. They was mad cool. We walked around Cali with them. They listen to our music, all that. They coach just every time we've ever Montana, King Los, all them. Every time we've ever met them, they've always told us to keep going because we're nice. You know what I'm saying? But like nobody could do it for you type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been there, done that too. King Los was telling us that he set up his own indie tour and he drove around all of the US. Like he like admired the fact that me and the camera guys and everything drove to Cali because he's like, oh, I did that trip. Like he's like, you saw the Rockies and all that other shit. And we're like, yeah, that shit's crazy, you know. And he really has done that, you know? And it's just cool to see how humanized all these people are, too, because of the way that they get put onto a pedestal via social media and all that other stuff, you know what I mean? Like, some people are cool to meet, but sometimes it's hard to meet your idols, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm DMX, I have a DMX quote, rest in peace, DMX. I have a DMX quote on my arm, but when I met him, I wish I didn't at that time because of the way that his life was going and shit, you know what I mean? Because it kind of killed my view of him. You know what I mean? But I still choose to appreciate him for what I bonded through his music and all that other stuff. You know?
Yeah, I remember he was up here. I wanted to meet him, but I was like,
Nah, so I did a show for him. I opened for him, and he almost didn't want to perform.
Yeah,
and he got paid. He was just not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And that killed me because I heard the whole conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm right there. You know what I'm saying?
Let's move on from DMX. DMX was great.
Rest in peace to DMX, though.
All right, so and then King Lo. Yo, before we go after Cali, I just want to say, Snacks, that track you did with Tay Uno, that was fire. I just want to give you props for that.
Man, Snacks kills everything.
So then from there, after the King Los, you started doing battle rap. So
before battle rap, when we came back from the King Lo shit, we went to Hampton Beach, bro. And there was a show at Hampton Beach, right? And there was only 8 people there. And Snacks and everybody wanted to leave. And I was like, nah, let's stay.
Yeah.
And we ended up performing. And infamous Amadeus from Shady 4-5 ends up being in the building. We ended up getting put on to mad shows in New York, Mass, fucking get to go do ciphers. I was in mad live ciphers in New York City. My music got spun on Shady 4-5, all because we didn't leave. So another thing is like, yo, it don't matter how many people's in the venue. It don't matter. Yo, you don't know who is in the venue.
I said that.
You don't know who's listening. Because for all you know, so listen, check it. Imagine Gordi's the only one there. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, I'm not going to perform for this one guy. Gordi's hosting a show with Don Q on August 14th. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that he's not there to find somebody to open. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know who's in the room, and you don't know what opportunities you're throwing away on your own that are free because you just chose to be, you know, prissy or, you know, too Hollywood for something that you're not. You're not Hollywood yet. You know what I'm saying? And even the people who are Hollywood aren't even Hollywood yet. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot to it. It's really about humbling yourself and realizing when that money isn't everything for some things. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's you got to be willing to spend the money to make the opportunity. The opportunity's worth more than the dollar value.
Fucking priceless.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes opportunity is so much more than the dollar value because you don't know who you meet in that room. You could meet somebody and they could listen to your music and like that shit so much that they're willing to put every last dollar in their pocket towards your shit. But you don't know that unless you give it a try. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. And that's the hope that everybody has with art. Like, I'll never give up because I know one day I'm gonna get into the right room around the right people. They're gonna hear my shit, and I know that I've worked so hard to be undeniable that when the right person hears me, you know what I'm saying, my opportunity will present itself.
Hey, you heard him, bro. I've been saying that shit in the past episodes. Y'all motherfuckers ain't listening. I've been saying that for the past episodes. You heard him. I've been saying that. You don't know what shows, or what, small rooms or big rooms. You don't know who's going to be there. So take advantage of the opportunity, even if it's one person. That one person can change your life.
That's a fact.
Always. So, all right. So, so that was, I have Infamous Amadeus on my Facebook, but I just follow him because I like what he does. But from there, then it was battle rap?
Yeah, so from there,
or you had the baby situation, right?
The baby situation was in between all of that.
Okay. We ain't gonna go there with the baby, but
and then basically COVID hit.
Pandemic, yeah.
Once COVID hit,
wow.
I was going to New York like every weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing live ciphers with people who got signed to like Honcho Records, everything. Like, people prior to them getting signed, I was doing shows with and shit. You know what I mean? Then COVID hit, and traveling out there was just a little bit more complicated. You know what I'm saying? So then it was like, yo, what can I do?
Everything was complicated with COVID.
Now, prior to me going to jail, I was actually supposed to battle somebody, and I got called a duck because I went back to jail on the ankle bracelet.
Who were you supposed to battle?
I was supposed to battle Piff Jones.
Oh, Piff.
Somebody else who's from out here too.
Hey, shout out to Piff. That's my dog.
So I get out of jail, and obviously I'm interested in the battle rap circuit regardless. I like watching it. You know what I mean? My man's DK. You know what I'm saying? He battles. So
shout out to DK.
So I watch. You know, I watch the people from out here. You know, prior to me getting into the circuit, and yeah, bro, I go to watch a battle, and it's Piff Jones versus Truth It, and.
Oh,
But no,
that battle
besides
was
the fact
rough.
that Pith gets smoked by Truth in the third, and
it
it's
was-
wild, ridiculous.
It's so bad. So bad. I
Um,
love you, Piff.
the shit
but-
that the shit that got me the most was that Piff was still talking about me, and I had already been in jail. This is multiple battles later, and I'm being mentioned. Like, I'm watching a battle just to watch a battle, bro, and my name,
And that was before
and I've,
you
ne-
even,
and I've
you
never
even
battled
started.
before. You feel me? So I'm
yeah.
like, I need the battle.
Shout out to Piff, because Piff is the one that got me to the league. So no Coast Raps.
Technically, he's the one who got me to the league too, because that was motivation enough for me to hit somebody up. Like, I need to fucking battle somebody, because I'll be damned if
I
someone just
remember
throws
that
my name
little
around
social
like that.
media beef. Yeah, it wasn't really beef. It was
And
just
it
really
ended up
battle
getting
rap
me
beef.
into a battle with Dangerous for money. Ended up taking his money. You know what I'm
saw
saying?
that.
Leaving him broke. He couldn't even get
I
back
saw
home.
that.
Like,
I was
what?
a little surprised.
Yo,
I'm
it's
not gonna lie to
crazy
you.
because I'm humble, but I can't wait till we really crack open this battle rap shit, to be honest, because I've done a lot of stuff that I haven't really just boasted about or talked about, and I really feel like sometimes people need to hear the
That's
real
why we over
backstory
here.
too,
That's why
because
we
there's
over
so much shit that I bit my tongue for that, like, yo, a lot of the people who hold themselves to a high caliber right now, I should be in the same conversation as them.
That's what we are here, because you had an incredible run.
And people
We
downplayed it.
battled too. So so to give you guys some context, right? We got into this league called No Coast. Actually, it was
ECCM.
ECCM.
That's when you joined. I joined when it was No Coast New England.
Was it ECCM when you
Yeah,
joined?
yeah.
Okay.
Because you battled at the Family Feud shit. or
Yeah, I
whatever.
did battle there. I did my debut. I choked and whatever, but I was saying some crazy shit though. But we started there, and then and shout out to Bill Blaze. Now he's no Coast New England. Shout out. That's my dog. Nothing but love. I respect everything that he does. He has a lot of like knowledge, and he's always willing to work with people. Super nice guy. Love that dude. Shout out to Bill Blaze.
Shout out Billy.
So and shout out to No Coast Raps and all the artists that are there. So we were in the battle rap space for a little bit. I really only had 2 battles, and my last battle was with this guy. But I actually have I'm battling Blue in like 3 months or so,
Oh, that's fire.
or September. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but
I'm trying to rock out on that card. But
I'm supposed to battle Blue.
Politics.
But anyway, I say that to say that Danny Cruz joined the battle rap space because and during the pandemic, artists they just need to work, like they need to rap,
Trying to
so
sharpen
it was
my
just a
pen.
space. You know what I mean? So Danny had a little run. He started the first battle was with who? It was with DZ the Gift, right?
DC the Gift, yeah. And
was
I'm not
supposed to
gonna
battle
lie,
him, too.
I never battled before, and I didn't understand the concept of it. Like, I was not aggressive at all. Like, if you watch my first battle compared to any battle recently, you'd understand. Like, I got the concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was supposed to battle DZ, but that never happened, and it just I don't know. Probably happened
My
later.
first battle was DZ. Then you were my second battle.
That was a good battle.
That was a good battle. I actually enjoyed it.
Yo, I like Danny. Everybody says, "Oh, yo, that was bad." Nobody really comes at me like crazy like that because I don't think it was like a, you say you won, I say I won, because I feel like I was saying crazy shit. I think the reason why you won was that Eagle scheme, which was fire, by the way.
Appreciate
That
it.
D Jackson, that was crazy. But you went also longer than me.
Yeah. No, yeah, because you had more. You cut your round a little short. I could tell.
Yeah, I
could tell.
Short.
But that was because we had just started. You know what I'm
It
saying?
was just something simple. That was my second battle. You know what I mean? And if you haven't seen it yet, watch it. It's pretty fun. But
and it did numbers too, so
Yeah,
definitely
for
tap
sure,
in with
bro. I
that.
was
Danny
saying some
Cruz
shit.
versus Gordi on YouTube.
and I know motherfuckers be taking my bar too. Some schemes with the
Oh, the
wordplay.
CGI effect and all that. Yeah,
No, the CGI, but no, not that one. The cruise
direct-to-cut.
control shit.
Yeah, and the direct to cut. The CGI.
The CG.
Yeah.
They like that shit, huh?
Yeah, nah, but people be doing that, bro. You know how? Cause so listen, I battled a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I made a run. I battled so many times that stuff started. It made me question, like, yo, did you do any research for me, bro?
it's
Like,
crazy.
I've heard all of this, and then I look crazy on camera because I'm saying I've heard this shit before, and it's exactly the same way I've heard it.
I'm a witness.
You feel me? So and then I look like I'm being petty, but at reality, it's like, bro, this nigga really just did the laziest writing he could to try to get by, and y'all are reacting to it. Like, I really am being original, and so and I think I was my biggest downfall in a lot of opportunities that I had. Like, I think I could have went
That's
farther
crazy.
with them.
And people just take it, and people think it's original. So my favorite bar in our battle was, the whole parole scheme with they got cruise controlled. Remember that shit? All right. So I seen 3 niggas say the same shit.
Oh yeah, and there's more too on like the iBattle app and shit.
I don't have that.
Yeah.
I support the iBattle, but I don't have that.
Yeah, there's more. Like, I have a lot of vaulted battles on there. Some of my best work is vaulted. We're not even gonna get into that. But some of my best work is vaulted, and bro, it shouldn't be, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really good work. I wasted my time going out there writing, good material. It's the reason I stopped coming so prepped to some of my last battles was because I was going so prepped to battles that never ended up getting dropped. Battles that I put a lot of time into, battles that in the room were amazing. Everybody said they were great. They can't wait to watch it back on camera. And then I couldn't get to see that.
All right, so hold on. Let's back up. So after we battled, you just went on a crazy fucking run. So like you battled DZ, then you battled me, and then after that
Wise.
you battled Wise, and then you battled
Danger,
and then you
money.
kept going like every 2 months. You kept going. It was like
Every month, once a month, sometimes
Bro,
two.
Listen, if you ever, one thing I can tell you about the battle rap space, it takes a long time to perfect your craft on what angle you wanna say to your opponent. For me, you know what I mean. Anybody who does a month, 2 weeks prep, I completely salute to y'all because that is fucking hard.
And this is when I was running a crew at a job too. So this is like when I was fully 40 plus hours a week. I'm at work spitting my bars to niggas at work, bro. Like
sparring with them?
No, like rapping at them.
Oh, rapping
like
at
they
them.
decided to be the op that day.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like you're gonna hear these bars, and if not, you can go home. I was the supervisor at the time.
Then all of a sudden, from there, well, salute to you. I want to give you your flowers for that because that's fucking hard, especially somebody who just entered the space. And in your first year, bro, you went on a fucking tear, dog. A tear. You had at least 30 battles.
In total, I think I only have 30.
At least.
Yeah, I think in total I have.
In a year and a half, probably about a year.
I stopped after a year and a half of being consistent.
Insane.
I just reached my 2-year mark.
And you was in every fucking battle where motherfuckers was clowning you because you was every.
Yo, facts. I became bars and all that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yo,
Bro,
you was in the YouTube shit.
Yo, listen. I made bars of the month. I remember that. That shit was lit. I made bars in the month.
You was saying some shit, bro.
Bro, but listen.
The Aaron. Oh my god, bro.
Yo, and that's in a vaulted battle. That's only a clip that Facebook will see. You know what I'm saying? And that's what sucks is because like that type of shit would have made bars in the month. Little shit like that. And it's like those are things that I work for. But it's cool because at the end of the day, it's like I had little goals that I did that a lot of people won't realize. So like I touched almost every league in my first year. You know what I'm saying? I went to almost every platform that they had.
And you started traveling.
Yes. I went and I battled people in their state. Dolo. I would go to their state. I battled niggas in Connecticut. You're from Connecticut? Cool. I'm coming to Connecticut. I'm going to battle you in Connecticut.
Respect.
And I'm going to make everybody fuck with me. That was what I was doing, and a lot of people wasn't understanding that. Yeah. You know how many times I went to venues, no license, no car, either paying for an Uber or bumming a ride, paying somebody to get there, to get to another ride, to sleep somewhere, to get somewhere else, to be alone in a room, and then you're gonna watch these clips. And everyone's bugging. I don't know none of these niggas. I don't know none of them through a hole in the wall. And then I started to earn respect from artists. You know what I mean? And then you'll see the same artists in the room who are giving me respect. Cool. I didn't know them. I earned that. That's why, for me, it's always a win. I don't care if you tell me I lose when I go somewhere. You know how many different states I've been to where I go and I don't know nobody and everybody fucks with me by the time I leave? That's a win for me no matter what. That's a win for me no matter what because I know that I went there, I did what I love, and people appreciate it. That's all that can matter. You know what I'm saying? Go follow me on my social medias afterwards and tap in with me, and that's the best I could do. And that's how you network and gather a following. Absolutely. You know what I mean? After I'm done battling, you've always seen me. I'm drinking a beer, talking to people in the venue, networking, vibing out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to show love the same way I want it. You know what I mean? Bro, there's been times where I've been to a battle event. I went to a battle event to watch, and I ended up battling. Bro, I went there to watch, and I ended up battling. I had 10 minutes prep. They paid me everything.
They be putting pressure
and I won.
sometimes, bro.
And I won. He spit his round for the dude who ducked him, and I spit a round of just rebuttals.
But that type of shit right there in battle rap is corny. For me, it's even though you won, that's cool. But that's corny that somebody will try to get that rise out of nowhere instead of preparing and making it a quality battle.
Nah, facts.
I don't like that shit. And I know people do that for the rise and try to get that shit so they can get that shit on camera. It's like motherfuckers cashing in the money in the bank joint.
Nah, see, he just wanted to battle, bro. He wanted to battle that night, and he wanted to spit his round. You feel me? And the league owner was like, yo, bro, I'll give you some bread if you just stand up there and you let him spit his round. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll be damned if he just rap to me and I don't say nothing.
Exactly.
You feel me? So
it's
it's
just
like
gonna be all over the fucking broadcast all over the world.
Absolutely. slowly. You feel me? So it's like the second he did that, I was cool with it, and then he actually threw money at me too in his round. And I kept that shit. I hit him with the rebuttal.
We talking about
Ramses.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. There's so many battles. Like I'm saying, I got so many vaulted battles, and I've done shit like.
Yo, he threw money at me.
Yo, facts. And I made it a bar. I made it a bar. It was the same week. Same week Conor McGregor broke his leg on his own. You feel me? And I said some shit about like Conor McGregor. You just showed us that you can miss the punch and still break a leg or some shit like that.
I saw that. Yeah.
I was like, he threw money at me for that dumb shit. I'm gonna keep your bread. Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
One of my favorite bars you had in battle rap was that packeting with the cigarette shit.
That's the one that made bars of the month.
Oh man, yeah.
What's crazy? Yo, what's crazy is too. So I was living with my mom at that point in time in my life, bro. And I was right when I was writing that bar. I told my mom, I said, yo, this is gonna be an eye battle. That bars of the month watches this. This bar is gonna make bars of the month. This one specifically. I'm telling yo, I kid you not. I kid you not. I told her, I said, if this gets executed the right way, this is a bar that should make bars of the month.
It's nasty.
Bro, and I'm telling you, one day I'm sitting there smoking a blunt at the table, bro, and I'm watching bars of the month like I always do. And boy, when I came across that screen, I was so excited because they don't just tell you. You don't get a message. You don't get an email. You don't get a text. They don't tell you you just made a compilation. You know what I'm saying? Either you see it or you don't. You know? And, bro, I'm watching that shit, and all of a sudden, you see me. Bow, bow. I'm like.
I saw that shit. Yo, congrats.
I was so hyped at that point in time because to me, bro, I had only been battling for like 3 months, 4 months.
That's what's so amazing about it for me. You know what I mean? Like, you only been battling for so long, and then all of a sudden, like, yo, you know, when you got it, you got it. You know, there's guys that battle for a year, 2 years, they don't get that recognition. And you keep going because you never know when it's your time. When it's your time, it's your time. But, you know, from the outside looking in, being a fan of battle rap and being in No Coast Raps and seeing, even though I haven't participated actively, but seeing everybody else in it and how you've been going every fucking battle. From there, 6 months later, or I don't even know how long later, you started traveling, you started getting paid. Because before, let's keep it real, before when you debut, you don't get paid for battles.
You gotta find your way.
You gotta find your way, and it's mostly
on your own.
It's mostly free.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So, but then, is that when you knew, all right, niggas is starting to fuck with me, when you start getting paid for your battles?
Yeah, bro. Once I started getting like, oh, we'll cover the hotel room, but those things were things that I had to manage for myself. So like eventually once I started getting reached out to from places that wasn't from around here, I started to tell them like, yo, if you want me to be fully prepped, you want me to promote the way that I'm gonna promote all that other shit, I can't be coming out of pocket completely. So I'll do you a favor if you do me a favor.
Yeah, make the deal.
Okay, you live this far, this is where you want me to go to. I'll pay for my travel. You gotta cover my hotel. Yeah. Or you know what I'm saying? You give me one, I'll do the other. You know what I'm saying? And that was how it first started. You know what I mean? And then eventually I got to be able to get the travel with the hotel. Flights. Yeah, you know, and it's cool. But then, man, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I ran myself into the ground. You know what I'm saying? I started to just take too much because at the time it was like I wanted to do a lot. But then you got to manage your workload the right way and be the best version of you.
But let me tell you,
what I'm saying? So
there's no manual in this shit, bro.
Oh no, there's not. There's definitely not.
You know,
everyone's got their own path.
You have to take bumps and bruises in the road to really learn.
And risks.
You know what I mean? With battle rap, you know.
You don't know if you're gonna get hurt until you jump out the window.
Facts. Exactly. So you don't, you know, even if you ran yourself in the ground, you thought, damn, I'm gonna take mad battles so I can get recognition.
Well, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. So like, I have a battle booked on a very big platform in August. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Until the flyer drops, I'm not going to release any of the information. But I've been writing. I haven't battled since...
You haven't battled like a year, right?
No, I haven't battled in like 6 months, though.
6 months.
You feel me? My last battle was against Droop at iGrind. Another platform that people don't get to... Yeah. Everyone gets to say that they battled that.
That was definitely a good battle. Your op was really good.
Yeah, he was really good. And at the same time, too, I've noticed that a lot of the hate towards me is really just off of the strength that you guys are trying to drown me out. And it's okay with trying to drown me out because I'm too real for what's going on. But at the same time, it's funny that you guys are choosing to accept something that you guys all behind that same person's back make fun of, when you guys could just keep it real and we could all coexist. Because what I did was for a very different reason than anybody's ever tried to put on me.
So let's talk about that. So what exactly happened? So you were battling for a while, and then all of a sudden it got a little crazy.
People that I was cool with in battle rap.
And then you were battling somebody, and then for iBattle, and then you got kicked out of the venue. So let's talk about that.
So let's
see what your version is, because I feel like I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I feel like people don't understand your perspective on things, and I don't know those cats to really ask them about.
All right, so the same people that I thought I was cool with, that I was friends with, and all that other stuff, you know what I mean? Like, we're calling each other sparring. We got each other's phone numbers. We're FaceTiming, sparring, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Going out of our way to fucking go to events to watch each other battle, all that other shit. Like, we're niggas, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, you got a life problem? Yo, what's up? I got you, blah, blah, blah. Push come to shove, bro. An event before I got booked to battle against somebody in their camp. We agreed that we weren't gonna do any personals.
Okay.
Then I was supposed to battle 2 weeks before that. I was supposed to battle in Connecticut, and a couple of the people in their camp were battling in New York.
Give me a second. In battle rap, when you choose your opponent, sometimes you talk about what you want to talk about. Sometimes people don't and just say whatever. But out of respect for your opponent, you always ask, yo, is there any limits just in case to make it clean for both
And this
parties?
was boundaries they set, not me. So no, that's why I would be upset. It wasn't. I don't care. Fuck it. You don't want to set no boundaries. We can say whatever. It won't bother me. I don't care. I've never been the type to be super upset about what's been said to me. Mm-hmm. If it's not real, I'll probably be like, yeah, that's fake. You know what I'm saying? But it's not cool. Whatever. But when you set a certain tone, and then you go and do the opposite to get your 15 minutes of fame, I feel like that's whack because of how much cool shit I've done for y'all as a human. You know what I'm saying? I buy y'all drinks when we're at the events. I'm smoking with y'all. Prior to this, 2 weeks prior to this, I end up paying for the whole Airbnb. Niggas think that they finesse me out of the Airbnb money. In reality, y'all the ones who lose because y'all are losing a good friend. Yeah. So cool, that's fine. I already seen it was fake. It's fake. It's cool. But I'm thinking we're still on terms of a battle. We've made an agreement. The battle is only in 2 weeks. Fine. Yeah. I go to the battle and instantly I could tell the vibes. You feel me? Sure enough, the battle keeps going and it's just fake shit. False allegations about stuff, making me look like a sucker ass nigga. Some shit that if it was said to me in any other, capacity, I'm punching somebody, bro. You feel me? And that's just real. No matter who it is. I don't care if you're the biggest dude. I don't care if I'm going to win the fight. It's the principle. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's not like me saying like, oh yeah, I would have just bodied niggas. Yeah. No. Off the principle of who I am as a man, if you're going to talk about shit like that after you told me you wasn't going to, and then you're going to make your own twist, spin, story that's not real, bro, I'm on camera, absolutely I'm gonna beat you up. Like, what are you doing? You feel me? And that's the first time I had ever felt like that in a battle. You feel me? So then I started losing focus throughout the battle, and I got kicked out of the venue because by the time the battle was over, I was ready to fight everybody in their camp. You feel me? Like, you're fake, you're a bitch. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? And it turned into I look crazy. Because nobody knows the backstory. Nobody knows. They didn't
put that video on.
Exactly.
Either,
Nobody knows that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm getting played by people I think are my friends. These are shiesty, fake, mooching niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now everyone wants to ride their coattail and be like, oh, these, they're great. They're not. They're fake people, bro. When people try to do good for them, they'll step on them to get to where they got to get to, and that's corny. You feel me? So then I start making diss songs after I get kicked out of the event because I get kicked out of the venue. And I wait outside, bro. I waited outside in the rain for like 30 minutes, bro. You feel me? I had some of my friends with me. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, we gonna do this or what? Nobody came outside. Nothing happened. Mm-hmm. Okay, now I leave. I end up making diss songs, all this other shit to try to get a rise out of them. You feel me? Try to let the shit ride out for promotion at that point. You feel me? At the same time as beef. You know what I mean? But I make music, bro. The best type of music is made via emotion. You feel me? I've got a problem with you. People don't know my side of the story. I'm going to put it all out in lyrics. You feel? That's how I look at it. And if you don't fuck with me over it or you feel a type of way, I'm also okay with that because I know what I said. Yeah. That's how this shit goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, stand what you say.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I end up getting told to stop from everybody on the internet. Like, oh, they're not responding, blah, 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 leave it be, cool. Fine. Months go by. Now all of a sudden this nigga's in my inbox talking wild crazy like, oh, if you're talking shit about me, I'm gonna fight you, and I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm not doing anything, and now you're trying to beef with me. We could fight right now. Like, I've been had issues with you guys. You feel me? And to be real, he's like, no, it's not that. Okay, cool. Then all of a sudden the person he's battling exposes him for doing makeup on iBattle. Now, because that gets exposed, it has to be me. Because he feels a type of way and because I'm talking shit to him. I wasn't talking shit to you till you started talking shit to me.
I think this needs to be
and it's public information that this makeup stuff, like, it's in your battles. You feel me? Like, people have posted it in your battle. If you go look it up, you can find these images. Like, it's not me who gave, you know what I'm saying? So now you're assuming that I'm the one who gave Cuban the information for you to go battle, for him to battle you. And you're coming at me when I'm on my couch just chilling. You feel me? You're ruining my peace talking like, oh, it can be issues, da-da-da. I'm a real nigga, bro. If it could be issues, it could be issues right now. You know what I'm saying? I end up talking with some people, blah, 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 like, yo, what's up with this nigga? This nigga's wilding, da-da-da-da. Someone's I posted a screenshot in the comments. That's what happened. I posted screenshots in the comments of me checking him. Like, well, this nigga being weird, da-da-da-da, about the screenshots. And then I get a video sent to me of him shaking his ass, all the other, blah, you feel me? With I don't know what he was trying to do. You feel me? Yeah, with a purse, all that. With a purse, all that. Like, you feel me? Like,
no.
It's still on my Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Follow me. Not Sue Surf. All of them retweeted that shit. You feel me? This nigga screen recorded it, stole it, reposted it, made that nigga go viral. Fuck that nigga. Push come to shove. The only reason I ever did that was because of I can even say as a man, I still feel bad that he got kicked out of the group that he was in with Averb and shit over that. But the reason it was posted was because you wanted to fight me, and then you told me you wouldn't pull up. So now I get a video of you, and I know how beef works, bro. I'm trying to get you pissed off.
Yeah.
If I post this, you should definitely come fight me now, because what was I doing? Nothing. You just ruined my peace, got my blood boiling to want to beef with you. Now you won't do it. Now, am I immature for fighting somebody over just some words? Probably, absolutely. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But in the heat of the moment, I was mad because of all the shit that I was willing to look past. Yeah, you feel me? All the shit I was willing to look past for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Just for me to just, while I'm just chilling, I'm supposed to just get, poked. They're gonna poke the bear. Yeah. No, you know what I mean? So then I do what I do, and then it has a huge spiral effect on people. You feel me? And then it turns into I'm a hater. And I'm spiteful, and I did it to get him kicked out of the group and all that other shit. And I don't want to see him win. And now that's why everybody just doesn't want to fuck with me. So when I post what I post, everybody else comes and tries to wash it out, because the narrative is that if we can wash Danny out from saying the truth and all that other shit while he's by himself, that maybe we can spin another narrative and get him back to where he needs to be at. Which is fine, cool, do what you got to do. But you guys look fake, because you guys are all, supporting something that you guys I've watched every one of you. There's people in his group that are now in his group that I've watched talk shit about him behind his back, right behind him. So it's like there's so much fake shit going on, and I can't be fake. You know what I'm saying? I'm too real to be fake, and that's not me tooting my own horn. It's just some shit I can't be okay with. I sat around people who I thought were so real, and they weren't. And I learned that in life experiences where niggas are about to do 50 years, and they were trying to swap their freedom for mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's shit that I see it in a whole different perspective. Yeah. Y'all are willing to be fake over battle rap?
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then when I put it like that, I'm crazy. Because people look at me, I'm just this short Spanish dude who don't look like I've been around, you know what I'm saying? I have. Google me. You feel me? The State versus Daniel Jesus Court. Like, it's real. You know what I'm saying? So when people are willing to give it up over some small, I just look at it crazy, because, like, bro, I know a way different ethic and code to live by than y'all do. Like, a real one.
You can't expect people to
I know.
live like that the way you did. You know what I mean?
No, I know that, but at the same time, it's still a respect
this
level.
This is what I tell you about, what I tell you off camera about me just being.
But can you be fake all day?
No.
If you're not happy, can you sit there and smile all day? That's what I'm trying to say. How can people sit there and snicker and talk shit about something, but then when it comes to the occasion, they're like, oh, we have to rally behind him. Yeah, we have to.
That's crazy.
No. If I don't believe in it, I'm not going to stand up for it. Especially when I used to mentally help this person that I'm beefing with. Are you good? You know what I'm saying? Woo, here's a tip I even gave him game on how to get paid to battle before he ever did. I gave him that game. That's what's funny. I gave them game to shit. These niggas were banned from going to iBattle. Now look who's banned. Me. The person who got them through the door.
They're going to have to do a petition, bro. We got to get Danny back on iBattle, bro.
You feel me? And
Lex, let's talk to Danny. I mean, I'm not a part of it. I'm just a podcaster, but I feel like there's too much talent here to just let it go. And I feel like you guys should just talk as men.
I'm a whatever, bro.
We say your perspective.
I just look at it like I'm getting drowned out because somebody who didn't want to throw the fade with me when I wanted to throw the fade is making it so that I can't battle when I'm still going to battle. You feel me? But the point is like, why do I got to pull up on your terms now at this point after it's been? I'm not mad anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, as corny as that sounds, I'm not. It's been months. The fuck?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, first 15 minutes, if you don't do nothing about something, that's it. And that's the way I was reacting when I was writing.
Can't let it take over you.
Exactly. I'm not going to let something like that eat me up. Cool. When I see you, if there's an issue, there's an issue. That's fine. But I'm not going to go out of my way after. I'm not mad no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown-ass man. I get money. I find other things to make me happy. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to do none of that. I've been to jail. Have you? Do you want to go back?
It's a damn shame, bro, because, you know, you had a crazy run, and for that shit to happen, it really put a
fuck it. I'm gonna be back on We Go Hard in August. That's where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be at We Go Hard in August.
I'm excited for that. I'm gonna watch that for sure. Who you battling? We can't say yet.
Can't yet because the flyer's not out yet.
It's not out yet.
But just know it's gonna get crazy.
All right, bet. So, you know, you had that issue. You were in a little hiatus for a little bit, but you kept dropping some music.
Oh yeah, and I've got a lot more to go too, and videos in the process, and we've been starting to build bridges with Trevor Finney and stuff like that. My man's Cam, shout out to my man's Cam KC. He just dropped a song called Chaosiator, shot by Trevor Finney.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying, and that shit
Trevor,
was dope.
That's Limitless, right? I think I met him.
Yep.
Yeah, I met him.
Yeah, he shot a lot of videos for Jordan Lucas and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yep. I went to one of his networking events.
Yeah, over in
Lowell.
Lowell.
Not going names, yeah.
Yeah. He's real deal. Definitely the real deal.
Yeah, no, he's a cool guy. Shout out to Limitless and Trevor Finney for doing that networking event for creators and stuff. I got to meet a lot of people that day.
Nah, facts. He's definitely he's mad humble too. Mad easy to work with, for sure. Like a lot of people think that when you're working with people that work with like people, you know what I'm saying, like bigger people, that they change whatever. Nah, he's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Reach out to him if you want to do business. You know.
Creative's working, bro.
Yep.
Creative's working.
Same with me. Reach out to me. Anyone y'all want to do business, anything, you know what I'm saying? My social medias will probably be in the post when this is dropped. Reach out. You know what I'm saying? I'm human.
Reach out.
I'm trying to put this state and city on the map, you know what I mean, regardless of what. So unity is what it's going to take.
Danny's been doing a lot, man. Danny in the years that I've known him, you know, obviously you heard a story about him going to jail and stuff like that, but after jail, you can tell, like, you know, there was a fire in him, and me and Danny connected through the battle. We did our battles, like we said. But, you know, I have to give you your flowers because when you came out of jail, you had something in mind and you went with it. Obviously, there's always going to be bumps in the roads with people. Dealing with people is like fucking playing Russian roulette, bro.
I think the biggest thing is that when you're in jail, you tell yourself that there's certain people you're not going to fuck with when you get out. And then when you get out, they're the only people that actually fuck with you when you get out, but they only fuck with you because of the thought of you. And it's a temptation. And what I learned so when I went to jail for a year, got out, went, and then was on probation for a little bit, and then went back in. So when I went back in is when I really corrected myself the second time. But with the first time when I got out, I was chilling with the same people I told myself I wasn't going to.
Yeah, change your surroundings.
And the temptation was the problem. And then when I went back to jail and came back, I cut those people off, and that's when I started to excel. And that's really what it is these people that you genuinely feel are bad for you are probably actually bad for you.
Repeat that again. Repeat that for them to listen.
You
cut those people off, and that's when you started to excel.
It's the facts. The people that you feel like you need to cut off, if you fall into a cycle of rejoining into those people and habits, and it brings you back down the same path and you're wondering why you can't break the cycle, you need to cut those people off. As hard as it's going to be or whatever, if they genuinely love you and want the best for you, they'll understand why you're cutting them off. They'll understand that what they're doing isn't positive for what your path is. And you got to find people who are willing to walk the same path as you.
Facts.
And that's all trials and tribulations in time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm only 25, but I feel like going to jail made me a sponge, and I decided to become an old soul while I was there. You know, and it's really healthy.
Make the most of it, man.
You have to.
You're gonna fucking be there regardless. So.
You can't leave. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn what you can. And what I did was I just grew up a little bit more in a quicker time. You know what I mean?
Much respect to you for that.
I'm trying to make sure that I have goals. You know what I'm saying? Like before I'm 28, I want to own a home. You know, like I want to be a homeowner with land. You know what I'm saying? Of my own. I have things I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to be able to actually do shit in life and leave something as a legacy. You know what I mean? And be able to be something that's limitless, timeless, something that's forever. You know what I mean? I want to be heard forever. That. You know what I mean?
Felt that, bro. Me too. And I'm 34. I'm gonna get there though.
The way like my grandfather passed, bro, and like every crib that's part of my family, there's a huge picture of him in it. There's a fucking statue at the Courier Museum of Arts on my grandfather's face, like a sculpture.
Oh shit!
You feel me? Yeah, because he's like one of the first engineers that ever came to America from Egypt, like
crazy.
mad long ago, and all the other shit. You feel me? So it's like I want to leave something like that.
Yeah, you want.
I want to be remembered. I need to do something to leave my stamp. You know what I'm saying? He did. I need to be as great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, leave your stamp. You definitely gonna leave your stamp, bro. Definitely gonna leave your
It's
stamp.
about making sure the story don't end soon, though. You know what I'm saying? The book can't be cut short. You know, and that's my goal right now, is trying to minimize being around bad shit and everything. You know what I mean? Like, just really trying to stay out the way and
make it brag and
yeah, because like I said earlier in the podcast, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be the last one, man. You don't
want to be the last one.
You don't want to be the last one. Find something you love and stick with it. And no matter how bad the path feels like at first, if you're persistent, your persistence will make you different than everybody else. Mm-hmm. And that's what'll make you unique enough for people to want to stick around, because they're the same people that hated on me when I first started making music are the same people who are my fans now, because a lot of them just wanted to see if I was going to stay true to myself. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to see if this is what I really wanted, and will the words break you or not. That sometimes people are just testing you.
Absolutely, bro.
You know what I mean? They want to know if that's what you really want or not. You know what I mean? And sometimes those are really the people that are good for you, but it depends on what sense they do it. You know what I mean? If they're just constantly putting you down, then it's a lot different. But when they're doing it and knowing that they want to like see if you really want this or not, it's a lot different. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's a good feeling to see those same people, like the same people that used to pick on me, ask me for free tickets.
Yeah.
You know, and that's when I know I'm doing the right job. Also makes me feel that when I go and I meet the right person, I'm gonna give them that right first impression, because I already turned a hater to a believer.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So what's
Facts.
To say I can't make a random person to a believer?
Facts. Speaking of turning hater to a believer, let's make some believers out here. You wanna play a track that you have?
I'm down.
All right, I'm gonna connect the Bluetooth. Just connect there, and it'll broadcast live.
All right, yeah, I got you. Let me connect to the Bluetooth right now. You got me hyped. I got a lot of good new music I'm trying.
You're gonna have to connect to the Rodecaster Pro.
The Rodecaster Pro. You got it ready?
Yeah, it's ready.
Yeah, I got it. I'm clicking it. I'm connected. Let me go into my save files, and you get the good of the good. I'm gonna play Anxiety, man. That's my shit. It's my new favorite song that's out right now.
I pray to God. I like that song.
My new favorite song that's out right now.
Shout out to New Country for that. That's just fire.
Facts. Pop out August 14th. You know,
What's it
stage. It's called Anxiety.
Anxiety. Check it out.
Come take a ride with me. My niggas said slide, so fuck it, let's slide. My niggas gon' slide with me. I keep a pole, cause niggas been saying that they gon' slide on me. I puff on that smoke, I stay with that smoke, cause I got anxiety. They say I'm the one, but I ain't the one. Come take a ride with me. My niggas said slide, so fuck it, let's slide. My niggas gon' slide on me. I keep a pole, cause niggas been saying that they gon' slide on me. I puff on that smoke, I stay with that smoke, cause I got anxiety. They say I'm the one, but I ain't the one. I don't know why you trying me. Like, why is you trying me? You say you about it, but I'm really about it, so look like it's time to see. Yeah, I'm off the liquor, but I ain't dumb. I know when you lie to me. It's blunt after blunt, cause I'm too blunt. Like, tell me who hires me. We aim at your crown, stuck in the crowd, cause I get anxiety. Yeah, he get a hearse, but she want a purse, so I go buy it for it. Around my neck, yeah, this shit a check, it's right where the diamonds be. I gotta get in this money, you know I'm right with a profit. But she ain't fucking that, she gotta go. She got a man, she still gave me the dough. Y'all for the internet, we don't get into that. If I pull up, then I'm letting it go. We can get killed for making a post. Ratchets clank, we making a toast. A different energy, we sicker than most. Tell me who better at switching the flow. I got that work in my city, then start stacking and eating my cut. You know the half of it, I'll paint the pic. You can imagine it, fucking the whip. Everyone blasting it, running my city, picking up packages, gang full of savages. Who I'm in traffic with, come take a ride with me. You won't come back from it. Like, come take a ride with me. I'll screw you the game and making a lane and investing in property. Yeah, we taking over everything like this is Monopoly. They say I'm the one, they think I'm the one, so tell me who's stopping me. Yeah, tell me who's stopping me. Yeah, tell me who's stopping me. Yeah, tell me who's stopping me. They say I'm the one, they think I'm the one, come take a ride with me.
That's Anxiety by Danny Cruz. Go check that out on all platforms, right?
Yeah, on all streaming platforms. Go make a TikTok to that shit. Send me the video, tag me in it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe give you some money.
Yo, this was a good pod. Today we talked about a lot. Episode 12, Danny Cruz, Gordi, Tawk, August 14th. Don Q's coming to 603 Bar and Grill. Don't forget to buy your Flow Free or Die merch, your hats. I got all different colors. Holla at me. It's your boy Gordi. This is Flow Talk. Peace.
Peace.